Hello student, last time we already considered the application of operational amplifier as a integrator and differentiator. Today we are going to discuss the next application of operational amplifier as a comparator. Comparator itself indicates it compares the two signals. If suppose we want to compare the two signals, at that time comparator is used. But the next question, what is meant by the comparator? Comparator is a operational amplifier without feedback. Means here is a operational amplifier and here is a without feedback. Very important term. Without feedback, its meaning is that when the op-amp is used as a comparator, at that time its open loop gain is considered. And we all are familiar with the characteristic of the operational amplifier. Ideally, the gain of the operational amplifier is infinite, but practically it is very high. And this high gain of the operational amplifier is the key point for the operation of the op-amp as a comparator. You remember that when we consider simple, suppose this is actually the operational amplifier, here is a minus, here is a plus, that having the two terminals. One is non-inverting and another is inverting. These two. And where is only one output, we call it as a V out. And here is a supply voltage plus VCC and minus VCC. Means feedback is not used here. And what is actually the formula for the gain? Open loop gain, that is AOL is equal to, that is output divided by input. Input means VD, difference of these two voltages. Difference of these two voltages. Here is the two input terminals. Here is suppose say input voltage is V1 and suppose here is input voltage say V2. The difference of this V1 minus V2 is actually the VD. If suppose the difference of these two voltages, here is a open loop gain of the operational amplifier. Suppose practically its value is 100,000. This is a open loop gain. Open loop gain of the operational amplifier is very high. And the difference of these two, V1 and V2, if this is say 0.25 millivolt, means very small difference between these two voltages, 0.25 millivolt. At that time, what is the output? At that time, V0 is equal to A0L multiplied by VD. That must be equal to 1000 multiplied by 0.25 millivolt. That value must be equal to, it is 00000, it is 0.25 into 10 raised to minus 3. This 10 raised to minus 3, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, means 10 raised to 5. It is 25 multiplied by 10 raised to minus 5 gets cancelled. Output voltage must be equal to 25 volt. It means that for a small differential voltage, output of the operational amplifier is high. It is 25 volt. But generally, the output of the operational amplifier is less than plus minus 15 volt, because maximum output, V maximum output, that must be equal to plus minus VCC, that is minus plus 2 volt. If suppose here is a 15 volt is used, here is plus 15 volt, and suppose here is a minus 15 volt is used, that must be equal to plus minus 15 volt minus plus 2 volt, that must be equal to plus minus 13 volt. This is the output voltage. Means maximum output of the operational amplifier, that we call it as a saturation voltage, and that saturation voltage generally plus minus 13 volt if the power supply is plus minus 15 volt is used. If the power supply used is plus minus 12 volt, at that time maximum output voltage is plus minus 10 volt. Means for a small difference of the input voltages, there is a output 20 volt, but instead of output 25 volt, we get the output plus 13 volt. Means we get the saturation output either positive saturation or negative saturation. It means that for a small differential voltage between the two input terminals, the op-amp goes into positive saturation or negative saturation. And this is the main point for the operational amplifier as a comparator. You remember that depending upon this, here is a comparator, means it compares the two input voltages that having two input and only one output. And it is a op-amp without feedback, means it uses the concept of open loop gain. There are two types of comparator. Here is the first type of comparator is, here is the zero, or that is actually the simple one, how that voltages are actually the change. When we consider, suppose this is the operational amplifier, here is the output voltage, and here is the two input terminals. Here is one is minus and here is a plus. Input voltage is V1, here is the input voltage is V2. This is actually the simple circuit. You remember that when the V1 is greater than V2, at that time output is at positive saturation. And when V1 is less than V2, at that time V out is at negative saturation. Positive saturation means plus 13 volt, negative saturation means minus 30 volt, depending upon these two. If this value is large as compared to this, at that time output is, we maybe call it as a positive saturation, means we maybe call it as a output is high, and negative saturation we maybe call it as a output is low. Remember this concept for the operational amplifier as a comparator. Again, basically two types of comparator. The first one, zero reference or zero crossing comparator or detector. Means the first type, here is zero reference comparator. Zero reference comparator. You remember that in case of zero reference comparator point of view, again we consider again the same circuitry. Here is a plus, here is a minus, and here is output. Two terminals are there. One is plus, another is minus. Out of that, suppose this terminal is connected to the ground, and suppose input is given to this terminal, we call it as a V in. and here is output, we call it as a V out. As usual, here is plus VCC and here is minus VCC. This is the simple circuit for zero reference comparator. Why we call it as a zero reference comparator? Because here is the one terminal is connected to the ground, means this is actually the 0 volt. This is actually the 0 volt. Means voltage applied at this terminal is compared with respect to 0. If the voltage at this terminal is greater than 0, at that time what is the nature of the output? And if the voltage applied at this point, if it is less than 0, at that time what is the output? This is actually the simple concept. You remember that this is actually the zero reference comparator. This is, here is why zero reference? Because the input is compared with respect to the 0 volt. That's we call it as a zero reference comparator. When this input voltage is greater than 0, means difference of this, suppose here is the input voltage, suppose say 1.2 volt. What is the difference of this? Difference of this is positive voltage, and when this is positive, at that time it is connected in which mode? Without feedback, means the gain is very high. That's why the output goes into the positive saturation. Output goes into the positive saturation. But means when the input voltage is greater than 0, at that time the output voltage is equal to positive saturation. Positive saturation. But when this input voltage is less than 0, means if suppose this value is negative, minus 1 volt, minus 2 volt, minus 3 volt, minus 0.1, means that value is less than 0, at that time output voltage is equal to minus saturation. Minus saturation. And when the input voltage is equal to 0, means both voltages are 0. What is the difference of these two? That is 0. And at that time, output voltage is equal to 0 volt. Output voltage is equal to 0 volt. Remember these 3 points for zero reference comparator point of view. Here is the simple circuitry or simple waveform we can be drawn. Suppose here is a input here is 0. From this side that input is positive, and from this side that input is negative. When there is a input voltage is 0, output is 0. Output in this direction, V out. Output is 0. But here is suppose that is the plus saturation is here, and here we call it as a minus saturation is here. When the input is greater than 0, at that time the output is plus saturation. Output is at plus saturation. But when this input is less than 0, negative, at that time the output is minus saturation. That is the minus V saturation. Means this is actually this concept. Means depending upon the value of the input voltage, remember that one more point. The value of the input voltage at which the comparator switches its states from negative saturation to positive saturation, that voltage we call it as a, or that point we call it as a trip point. Here is the 0 voltage. When the V is equal to 0, at that time it's, when the V is equal to input voltage is positive, at that time V is positive saturation, output is positive saturation. Where the input voltage is negative, at that time it is at negative saturation. But when the input is 0, at that time it switches from positive saturation to negative saturation, or negative saturation to positive saturation. Means here is the trip point for zero reference comparator is 0 volt. Trip point here is actually the 0 volt is actually the trip point. Means this is actually the zero reference comparator, because here is the comparison of this input voltage is with respect to 0 volt. That's we call it as a zero reference comparator. Again we consider this simple comparator circuit if suppose the input is suppose say sine wave. Input is given. Here is a input and input suppose say sine wave. Suppose this is a sine wave. Here is sine wave and suppose here is a output with respect to time. Here is a 0, here is 0, here is plus V saturation and here is minus V saturation. Remember this, when the input is 0, output is 0. But when this input is slightly positive in this direction up to this, at that time what will happen? Output of the comparator goes into positive saturation, because input here as compared to 0 volt means during this region the output is positive. But here is a 0 volt means it switches back into this. But when the input is negative, in this direction the negative, at that time it goes into the negative saturation and it comes in, and again it is 0 volt, again saturation into in this direction. Means when the sine wave is given to the comparator, its output is a square wave with maximum amplitude is plus V saturation and minus V saturation. Means zero reference comparator, also called as a sine to square wave generator or sine to square wave converter. Means remember this input means this is a sine wave. Here is a 0 volt, here is suppose 1 volt, here is 2 volt, here is 3 volt, here is 4 volt. Means input is positive in this direction up to suppose say 8 volt. Again 7, 6 up to this, here is 1 volt and then it is 0 volt. Means during this part the input is positive, that's why here is the output is as positive saturation. But at the 0 volt it switches the state. But for this particular part the input is negative, and negative means that is with respect to 0 volt that is less, and that's why it goes into the negative saturation. That's why it is also called as a sine wave to square wave converter. Remember, this is actually very simple concept regarding that is actually the zero reference comparator. After that, the next type of comparator, that is non-zero reference comparator. Means non-zero. You remember that the previous circuit we have considered here zero reference comparator. Here is plus, here is minus, and here is the input is given and here is output. This is simple circuit. Such type of comparator we call it as a inverting comparator. Sorry, non-inverting comparator, because input is given to inverting terminal. But if suppose the input is given to inverting and if it is connected to ground, then at that time we call it as a inverting comparator. Means zero reference comparator, that is of again two types. This is non-inverting zero reference comparator, and for this condition V in, if it is greater than 0, V0 is equal to plus V saturation, and if suppose the V in is less than 0, at that time V0 is equal to minus V saturation. This is the situation. This is the situation for non-inverting zero reference comparator. But if suppose it is connected to ground and input is given here, suppose input is given here, what will happen? That is a inverting zero reference comparator, and for that reverse cases are reverse. For this, when this input is greater than 0, means if this input is greater than 0, the output must be equal to minus V saturation. Minus V saturation. And if suppose the input is less than 0, then output must be equal to plus V saturation. Remember these two conditions. Means zero reference comparator, that is of again two types. That is non-inverting zero reference comparator and inverting zero reference comparator. The next point, that is non-zero. Non-zero means, here is we again consider a comparator. Suppose this is a comparator circuit. Here is a plus, here is a minus. Input is given to inverting terminal. And here is a some reference voltage is given, V reference. It is connected to ground. It is connected to ground. And here is output. V out. As usual, here is plus VCC and here is minus VCC. Reference voltage is given, and suppose that reference voltage, if suppose say it is 5 volt. Non-zero reference comparator means this input voltage is compared with respect to this. In previous, this input voltage is compared with respect to 0, that's why it is called a zero reference comparator. But here is this input voltage is compared with respect to this, that's why it is called a non-zero reference comparator. Means this voltage is not zero. Then how that circuit works? Again the working is very simple. Again you remember that when the input, means when this input, if it is greater than this reference voltage, greater than reference voltage, what will happen? Then output must be equal to plus V saturation. Plus V saturation. Output goes into saturation, in positive saturation, and when this input voltage is less than V reference, at that time output must be equal to minus V saturation. Remember this. And when that V in is equal to V reference, at that time output must be equal to 0 volt. This is a very simple concept. Same, instead of this, here is the, instead of 0, here is the comparison with respect to the reference voltage. If this voltage is greater than this, at that time output is high. High output is meaning that it is in positive saturation. And when this is less than this, output is low. Low output means in negative saturation. And when both are equal, at that time output is equal to 0. This is very the simple circuit. Means here is the comparison with respect to some reference. And we can change this reference voltage by using 5 volt, 6 volt, 7 volt. That can be changed. Such type we call it as a non-inverting, non-zero reference comparator. Non-zero reference comparator. And when, suppose this is connected to ground, and if ground means reference voltage is given here. Suppose there is a 5 volt V reference and input is given here. At that time we call it as a inverting non-zero reference comparator. At that time the conditions are reverse. For this condition it is minus V saturation, and for this condition plus V saturation, conditions are changed. Only remember that role of the comparator is to compare the two input voltages. Out of that, one is reference, another one is changing. And depending upon the output is either high or low. High or low means positive saturation or negative saturation. Why the output goes into the positive saturation or negative saturation? Because it is used in open loop gain without feedback. Means small difference voltage is sufficient to produce the saturation output voltage. And two comparators, zero reference comparator and non-zero reference comparator. Again, what number of applications of the comparator? The first one, comparator can be used as a sine wave to square wave converter. It can be used as a monostable multivibrator. It can be used as a astable multivibrator, or it can be used as a Schmitt trigger. This is all about, that is actually the comparator. Next time we will see the op-amp as a astable multivibrator. Okay, I am stop here. Okay, thank you.